Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be
Likeable.
what? No. Yes, a performer.
Oh,
Look, I appreciate you took me on and all, but you give me a lot of mixed signals.
name one mixed message I've given you.
You said, "Oi, you'll never make it."
Well, and you took that to mean that I thought you'd never make it.
How else am I meant to take it?
Oh, you're remarkably thin-skinned, aren't you? Oh, I was motivating you.
You said I'd probably have to perform favours to get anywhere.
That was a joke.
You gave me knee pads.
Look, mate, we've done some wonderful work together. And when I say we, I mean you. So quit this me attitude and let's get down to what you're good at, which is you entertaining people and me collecting my 15%.
I thought you took 12.
Now, look, you're getting bogged back down in all the semantics. Look, just get out there and entertain people.
You really think I can do it?
I believe in you, Ken.
Ben!
Oh, who's Ken then? Hey, don't forget your knee pads.
Welcome to Live from St Kilda with your host, Ben Murphy.
Thank you. Good evening. How's everyone doing tonight? Oh, good. I'm also doing really good, considering that we didn't get cancelled after our first episode last week. Yay! Although, when we ran the numbers, we found that our main audience were cash for trash viewers that couldn't find the off button on their remote. And the rest of the viewing numbers, I think I owe solely to my mum and her ties to the mob. She got everyone watching. And by the mob, I mean the mobility scooter social group she's part of. Never mess with a retired school lunch or road crossing woman ever. Those women stop at absolutely nothing to boast that their children are more successful to the other gals at bingo. Now, you all know what day it is, don't you? No, it's October 15, which means it's World Hand Washing Day. That's right, just in case you've forgotten to wash your hands every other day of the year, today is the time to get out the soap. And I can't help but feel if we had celebrated this holiday 2 years ago, things might be a tad different right about now. Today also happens to be World Students' Day, and I like to spend this holiday looking back on my school days. And while I wouldn't say that I studied abroad, I did finish most of my finals in the international food courts of the 90s. But really, the true celebration today is our amazing lineup. Tonight, we've got the spectacular TV host, author and artist Gretel Killeen joining us. We'll also be joined by the wonderful musician James Howlett with his beautiful song Weak at the Knees. Yes! Our recording artist, a 22-letter phrase, H3rizon, will be dropping by to say hello, and plenty of fun and games. So get comfy, crank up the volume on that TV, and welcome to Live from St Kilda! Yeah!
Hey man, it's time to hit the streets. It's St Kilda Beats.
Here at Live from St Kilda, we love to support local, national and international musicians. After all, this seaside suburb is known globally for its impressive live music scene. Angus Gardner, also known as a 22-letter phrase, has an impressive resume, having worked as a session musician for Montaigne, Jack River and more, while also being the guitarist for Dean Lewis. Now this Australian muso explores grief and existence in his solo track, Predisposition, under and along with a psychedelic music video. It's the perfect blanket of calm for these times of uncertainty. And Angus joins us now. Hello, Angus.
Hey, Ben. Thanks for having me on. My name's a 22-letter phrase, and this is my song, Predisposition. I guess I wrote it at a time when I was doing a lot of big picture thinking about life and meaning in your life and hope for the future and acceptance. And yeah, it's pretty open-ended, but I really hope you enjoy it. I did it all here in my room, and it's pretty sort of DIY type clip. So yeah, really hope you enjoy the song. This is Predisposition by 22-letter phrase.
Well, let's take a look at Predisposition now. Angus, what a fantastic clip. Congratulations. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me on, Ben. Speak to you soon.
Cheers, mate. His EP, Just Tell Me What I Gotta Do, is available now. Finally, on what seems to be the new launching place for global talents that make middle-aged men like me even more confused, it seems that TikTok has some rising stars in H3rizon. And those ladies join me now. Hello!
Thanks so much for having us here, Ben. So, Serious is actually the second song we've ever written together. And it's just this cheeky song about us not wanting to take things seriously, with a guy who just does not get the memo.
We're so excited for you to hear our new single. It's available across all streaming platforms. And we can't wait for you to see the music video. We want the whole world to see it, especially in a time like this where everything's so serious. So we don't want everyone to take life too seriously.
Let's take a look at Serious now.
When I met you, I said, let's have fun. Don't go sending me on the run. Let's take our time and relax. It's not like we're running track. Saying I'll be messing around. No, just got my head up in the clouds. You got a hold on me. You should know that I'm not quite so serious.
I love it. Congratulations, girls. Excellent. Thanks for being here.
Thanks so much for having us and showing our video. We can't wait to get in the studio and perform live for you. See ya. Thanks, Ben.
Thank you. That cheeky new pop single Serious is out now, just before the release of their new EP on new platform, Blockplay. And according to their presser, this trio are set to be the first band in Australia to be entirely powered by blockchain technology. Well, that sounds really impressive. Is it? It is. It is great. And that's it for this week's St Kilda Beats. If you know of great music or amazing events in and around the St Kilda area, tag us in with the hashtag Live from St Kilda or follow us at Live from St Kilda.
And now it's time for Random Game Show.
Today's sponsor is the incredible Olive Lane, located in the heart of St Kilda at the St Kilda PCYC. So go check them out. Incredible coffee. Today we're joined by Tam and Beck. Hello, Tam and Beck.
Hi, Ben.
You excited?
Super excited.
Who's now? You two are a real-life couple, so you're going to be competing against each other today to win our prize. Which one of you is more competitive?
Pretty competitive.
Pretty competitive?
See, we both want to answer it at the same time.
Is this going to cause like a problem in the relationship if one of you wins and one of you doesn't?
Bragging rights.
Excellent. Well, today we are playing a game called Country or Counselling. So I'm going to be reading out a couple of titles, and you have to work out whether it's a reason that couples went to counselling or whether it is the title of a country song. 5 questions, best out of 5, so first to 3 wins. Tam and Beck, are you ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
All right, let's play. Question 1. You're the reason our kids are ugly. Is it a country song, a 1978 country duet where they go back and forth with biting lyrics, or counselling intimacy issues of former Miss America beauty queen and her husband after their children were bullied? Okay, Tam, you are in.
Look, that sounds to me a bit like a country song.
It is! It's a country song! It is by Conway Twitty and Loretta Lynn. They sing That Looks Ain't Everything, But I Love You Just the Same. All right, question 2. Last name. Is it a country song or counselling? A trip to Las Vegas that ends in an unexpected wedding to a stranger, or the bride-to-be refusing to take the groom's surname before heading to the altar?
I think, perhaps because I'm not quite up on country as Tam is, that sounds like a reason to go to counselling.
Oh, if only you were a little bit more up like Tammy. It is from 2007, a country song from Carrie Underwood. So the point goes to Tam. Tam's in the lead. Now, if you get this next question correct, we can go to a commercial break a little bit early. So fingers crossed. All right. Straight or not, and no, it's not what the viewers are wondering about me. Is it a country song? The lyrics are a celebration of harmony within working class culture, or a woman's husband who cuts the sandwich straight instead of diagonally? Terry, you were in.
Well, that sounds like a song that would probably be played out the back of my dad's ute. So I'm going to country song.
Oh, if only. No, it was a reason to go to counselling. The husband was really, the wife was really angry that the husband was cutting the sandwiches wrong. So there you go, weirdos. Okay, question 4. My dog gets more lovin' than me. Is it a man looking for a woman to love him like his dog in a song, or a wife's husband who greeted their dog before her when coming home from work and she got jealous? Beck!
There's no way that's a reason to go to counselling. That's got to be a country song.
Oh, incorrect! It's a counselling session. A jealous wife made an appointment for marriage counselling, which means today's winner of the random game show is Tam! There you go, Tam! Alias Lane! Incredible sponsor, you'll enjoy them. While we go pop the kettle on, it's time for a You Go Think. Try and work out which famous celebrity's name could be rearranged from the clue Sweaty Ken. That again is Sweaty Ken. See you in a jiffy! Gotta love a mid-show cup-up. Before the break, I gave you the You Go Think Sweaty Ken. Now I'm going to face east and tell you they have a child called North, and yet his career's gone south. It is, of course, Kanye West. Still to come is a performance from musician James Howlett. We have our Fuzzy Friday feels on its way, but now, let's get chatting.
This is Chit Chat.
Chit Chat, Chit Chat, Chit Chat, Chit Chat, Chit Chat, Chit Chat.
Our guest tonight is one of the most recognisable faces in Australian entertainment. A host, comedian, social commentator, author, and now artist with her eyes firmly set on trying to win an Archibald Prize. Please welcome Gretel Killeen!
That's a bit misleading. Thank you for having me, but my eyes are not firmly set on winning an Archibald Prize because I don't think I have the talent. I have a different kind of talent.
Really? I think you've got exactly the talent needed to win an Archibald Prize, because you actually entered the competition with a painting called She, which was an incredible painting with on social commentary on the awful messages women receive online. I think it's absolutely fantastic.
It's politically very, very profound and almost attractive.
Oh, that's a
There
bit
you go.
harsh. That's a bit harsh. Of course it's attractive. It's a picture and painting of you.
Do go on.
Now, 2019 sparked something special for you. It was the year you really got into painting after you went to a shop and you saw a painting that you loved but couldn't afford. So you went home and made your own. That's incredible.
Oh, it's a can-do attitude. But also it coincided with the bushfires in New South Wales, and so in Sydney, you know, that terrible thing where a whole lot of people all over Australia ended up with an app that could tell you if you could go out in the air, if it was a good idea. Yeah. I'm asthmatic, so it's not a good idea to have even less oxygen around. And so I started painting, one because I was a cheapskate and didn't want to buy another painting. I didn't rip it off, I just liked the colours, just let that be said for legal reasons. But then I just kept painting, and then of course we had COVID, the 2020 COVID, and I'd just finished a draft of a novel that I was doing, and it was one of those weird things where I did not have something that I had to be doing, and so it was the perfect window to start painting, and then people started commissioning, which was just like magic.
Is painting then a way for you to get out all your thoughts and emotions and things that it would take too long for you to write otherwise?
They're not really alternatives, but I do think writing is a very labour-intensive form, certainly the way I do it. I finicky-dinicky with it, if anyone knows what I mean.
Finicky-dinicky?
Tweak, tweak, tweak. Whereas if I was saying it, it would be fine. It's bad for your posture, it makes you fat. You know, what's the point? Blabbing on is much more fun. And painting, I guess, is the equivalent of blabbing on. But when you're doing commissions, you do want to please people, not just yourself. So it's like with stand-up or anything any of us do in the arts. Some people think we just get up and do what we want, but actually you've got to connect with an audience. That's the big difference between being like a hobby or a career. You have to find that way to connect. So I can't just do a painting and hope that people will like it if it's commissioned. I mean, I do cross my fingers a lot and give them a wine when I hand the painting over. But it's about communicating. That's what we all have to do. It's not self-indulgent at all, unless you're being self-indulgent, and with any luck, it connects with someone else.
Well, speaking of connection, one of your artworks really connected with me. Love is Love. It's truly beautiful with an incredible message. And with that, you took a photograph that you'd taken, you had it enlarged, and then you painted over the top of it. Does working with a blank canvas free you up more than painting with over a photograph would, or does it fill you with a bit of stress and anxiety?
I really love working with photographs that I've taken, because then it's like a double layer art form. And that Love was a photo I took at a marriage equality rally, and I really do like combining the mediums. I think it's great because photography allows me to capture, and I can't really paint faces. Don't tell anyone.
No, no one will see this, I won't.
Yeah, people think, oh, that's an interesting interpretation. It's not an interpretation, it's desperation. I can't paint it. So I make it look like it's snazzy, but it's really just complete lack of talent. So if I've got the photograph, and I can take a reasonable photo, you know, I've got a decent eye for those things. So that's enjoyable for me to join those layers together.
Oh, well, I think all of your artwork is incredible, and it's certainly got really powerful messaging. And I do hope you re-enter the Archibald Prize, because I think you should win it. Now, you haven't won the Archibald, but we do have the next best thing. Gretel Killeen, I want to present to you the inaugural Best Artist on Live from St Kilda for this episode award. This is for you.
I do go on and on and on. And thank you. And is it a quill? Is it an endangered species tusk? A unicorn's horn? What is it?
I think it's just what something prop made.
Or is it whatever you could find in the op shop?
Yeah,
I love it. Thank you.
Oh, our pleasure. We'll send that to you soon. Now that sound, Gretel, means it's time to play this or that. We have had the opportunity to play it before, but we're going to play it again. 60 seconds on the clock, multiple choice questions with 2 answers. You can only choose one or the other, hence this or that.
I'm scared, but give it a go.
All right, here we go, Gretel. Your time starts now. On The Masked Singer, you were an octopus. If you went again, would you be a rhino or a parrot?
Parrot.
Okay, cool. What brings you more joy, painting or performing?
Performing.
Spring or autumn?
Oh, they're equal.
Okay, sweet or savoury?
Savoury.
Would you rather bungee jump or go on a roller coaster?
Roller coaster with a seatbelt.
Well, of course. Is it better to be the most famous person in a room or the least?
The least.
A movie filled with laughter or filled with tears? Aw.
Both. Laughter.
And finally, should everyone jump online and order one of your excellent novels or commission a painting now?
They should commission a painting because they're worth more.
Of course. And sadly, that is all the time we have left. To find out more about Gretel's books and her really beautiful and often powerful artwork, please go to gretelkilleen.com.au or follow her on the socials at Gretel Killeen. Gretel, thank you.
See you later.
Oh, well, that tea has gone right through me, so sadly, I've got a dash. While you're waiting, it's time for a You Go Think. This celebrity puzzle is Shut It Now, Honey. That again is Shut It Now, Honey. We'll be back with more from Live from St Kilda shortly. Where's the toilet? Oh, that was quick. Well, before that dash to the men's room, I gave you the You Go Think puzzle being Shut It Now, Honey. Did you manage to solve it at home? I will always love this artist. She makes me want to dance with somebody. It is, of course, Whitney Houston. I'm not overly qualified at taking pictures. I can't bear it. But here are some furry finalists from the 2021 Comedy Wildlife Photography Awards. These fine photos all aim to raise awareness about conservation of our beautiful environment. And whilst many of the contestants boast a face only a mother could love, it shows that there is hope out there for all of us, no matter how silly we look. Hang on, our writer's trying to say something here. On your screen, you've seen a range of hairy legs, bug eyes, monkey hands, and that's just me. Okay, that's definitely a dig at me. Last year's overall winner was Mark Fitzpatrick from Queensland with this overly impressed turtle. Moving swiftly along to a new St Kilda cafe, Olive's Lane is doing more than simply serving up great coffee. Founder Olive Johnston is offering entry-level employment opportunities for disadvantaged young people. Olive's first trainee barista, Bella, stated, "I'm honoured and excited to be making amazing coffees and to be working with such a beautiful business. The cafe, who is named after St Kilda's Police and Citizens Youth Club, have been serving coffee every day from 7 a.m. Personally, I've never purchased a coffee that early. As I'm sure you can see, I need as much beauty sleep as I can get, but I could see myself making an exception for this great cause." Finally tonight, we have amazing footage of Melbourne's very own pink Tony Hawk. Paige Tobin might only be 9 years old, but that doesn't stop her from massive drop-ins, all the while sporting her pink party dress. which is pretty impressive seeing that I can't even touch my own toes, let alone ride a skateboard. Oh, that is crazy. This proves you're only as old as you feel, and I may feel 100 years old, but my Botox keeps me looking 30. Okay, 40. Whatever, this isn't about me. Look at her skate.
Ben, great pilot, great. Just came down here, a bit curious. Tell me what you bring to us here at Channel 31.
Sincerity.
Beautiful.
Humility.
Fantastic.
And honesty.
Magnificent. That's music to my ears, Ben, music. Do you know what our mandate is here?
To become a commercial network.
Yeah, no, no. We're here to cultivate new voices.
Well, I'm a new voice.
You are a new voice, and we want you to be part of our family.
Of course. Well, until a better offer comes along and I jump ship. I'm kidding. It's just a joke. Look, I really want to build something where the whole family can gather around the TV for a night of fun and entertainment, like the good old days.
That's why I got into this business. Well, why I'm here.
Oh, well, let's be old-fashioned then.
Yes.
Let's entertain people.
Definitely.
Let's mean something that only we can.
That's beautiful, Ben. Just beautiful. You speak to me. Right here.
Well, if you believe that, you'll believe anything. Tonight's guest is a local Melbourne musician you have no doubt seen at many festivals and gigs, and we'll see in many more to come. Please put your hands together for James Howlett! Good evening, James. Thanks for coming in tonight.
My pleasure.
Now, I imagine the last year and a half, or maybe a little bit longer, it's been a bit tough for a gigging musician.
There hasn't been any gigs.
No. But I guess the flip side is it's allowed you to come up with some excellent new material.
Lots of writing, lots of creating, and drawing, actually.
A bit of drawing as well?
Yeah.
A bit like Gretel, who was on earlier night. She's been also doing a lot of drawing. Are you going to be sharing one of your new works tonight with us?
Yeah, I've got a song called Weak at the Knees that I wrote with a guy called Will Gardner and Ben Murphy, so it's a little collaboration.
Oh, fantastic. I'll let you set up. I really can't wait to hear it. The song Weak at the Knees are performed by James Howlett, which you can find on the socials at James Howlett Music. You're going to love this song. It's truly spectacular. So sit back, relax, and enjoy James Howlett!
Fell into your world like a biscuit into tea. Made a splash, but you made a fool of me. I'm crumbling, weak at the knees. Tell me how to please you, I'll die if I don't. Wanted you to love me, but you just won't. I'm fighting and feigning sleep. I was weightless, you were wasted on me. 'Cause I'm weak at the knees. I was weightless, you were wasted on me. 'Cause I'm weak at the knees. Losing my nerve and falling on the shelf. Much too late to efface myself. You're asking too much of me. I was weightless, you were wasted on me. 'Cause I'm weak at the knees. Lost and listless, bored of this mess, you kept leaning on me, 'cause you're weak at the knees. Weak at the knees.
James Howlett, ladies and gentlemen! That song, Weak in the Knees, can be found at James Howlett Music. Jump online, give it a like. Be sure, a big round of applause for all of the musicians tonight. 22-letter phrase, H3rizon, and of course the always wonderful Gretel Killeen. We'll be back next week with Musicians Draft and Boost Seeker, a performance from mime artist Rod Lara, and a very special in-studio guest from the Real Housewives of Melbourne, Gamble Bro, will be joining us. Until next week, look after yourselves and one another. I'm Ben Murphy. Bye-bye for now. James, incredible song. James, ladies and gentlemen.